Hi and welcome to my channel, Celebrity Matrix. Today's video is how a billionaire dad sees black waitress teaching his autistic daughter to dance at party. Max Carter was one of the richest men in the country. He owned a huge tech company that made smartphones, computers, and even robots. He had a big house, fast cars, and everything money could buy. But Max was not a happy man. He worked all the time. His wife had passed away years ago, and now he was raising his daughter Lily alone. Lily was 10 years old and had autism. She didn't talk much, didn't like loud noises, and often stayed in her own world. Max loved her, but he didn't know how to connect with her. He was always busy with work and hired nannies and tutors to take care of her. But nothing seemed to help Lily feel happy. One evening, Max threw a big party at his mansion. It was a fancy event with rich guests, live music, and a fancy dinner. He invited politicians, business people, and celebrities. He wanted to show off his success and maybe find a new business partner. Lily was upstairs in her room as usual. She didn't like parties. The noise, the lights, the people, it was all too much for her. She had a babysitter with her just to make sure she was okay. But something unexpected happened that night. Downstairs, the guests were enjoying the food and music. A small jazz band was playing and people were dancing. The catering staff moved quietly around the room, serving drinks and snacks. One of the waitresses was a young woman named Tanya. She was in her early 20s, kind-hearted and full of energy. She wasn't rich like the people at the party, but she had a big heart. She was working the event to earn extra money while going to college to become a special education teacher. As she walked past the staircase, she heard a soft sound from upstairs. It was music, very quiet, but there. She looked up and saw Lily standing at the top of the stairs, peeking down. She looked curious but also scared. Tanya smiled gently. She didn't know who Lily was, but she could see the girl was different. She decided to go up and say hello. "Hi," Tanya said softly. "Are you okay?" Lily didn't answer. She just stared at Tanya. Tanya didn't push. She walked slowly up the stairs and stood a few steps below Lily. "I like your music," she said, pointing to Lily's headphones. Lily looked at her, surprised. Tanya smiled. "Can I listen too?" Lily hesitated, then took one earpiece off and handed it to Tanya. The music was soft and rhythmic like a heartbeat. Tanya nodded. "Cool. This is nice." She began to sway gently to the music. Then, without thinking, she started to dance, just a little, with soft steps. Lily's eyes widened. Tanya noticed and kept dancing. Slowly, she reached out her hand. Lily stared at it. "Come on," Tanya whispered. "It's fun." Lily didn't move at first, but then, almost without realizing it, she stepped forward and took Tanya's hand. They began to dance together, slowly, gently. The music filled the hallway. Lily didn't say a word, but her face lit up. For the first time in a long time, she was smiling. Downstairs, Max was in the middle of a conversation with an investor when someone tapped his shoulder. "Sir," the babysitter said, looking nervous. "Lily's not in her room." Max's heart stopped. "What do you mean, she's not there?" "She snuck out. I think she went downstairs." Max looked around the party. Everyone was laughing, drinking, and dancing. He felt a wave of panic. Lily hated crowds. If she was down here, she must be terrified. He started walking toward the stairs when he heard something strange, soft music, and then laughter. He looked up. There, at the top of the stairs, was Lily, and she was dancing with a waitress. Max stood frozen. He couldn't believe his eyes. Lily was smiling, moving her feet, holding hands with this young woman. She looked happy. He didn't know who the waitress was, but tears filled his eyes. He had tried everything to help Lily: doctors, therapists, expensive programs, but nothing had made her smile like this. And now this stranger had done it with just a song and a dance. The music ended. Lily let go of Tanya's hand and looked at her. Then she did something that shocked everyone. She said, "Again." Tanya's eyes lit up. "Okay." She turned the music back on and started dancing again. Lily followed her, and they moved together like they were the only two people in the world. Max slowly walked up the stairs. When the music stopped again, he said, "Who are you?" Tanya turned and saw the billionaire standing there. She was nervous but tried to stay calm.
"I'm Tanya.
she said. I'm just working tonight. Max looked at Lily, then back at Tanya. You made her dance. Tanya smiled. She did most of the work. Max stepped closer. How did you know what to do? Tanya shrugged. I just listened. She liked the music, so I followed her lead. Max was quiet for a moment. Then he said, Can you come back tomorrow? Tanya blinked. What? I want you to meet me. I want to talk to you. Tanya nodded. Okay. The next day, Tanya showed up at the mansion. She was nervous but excited. Max greeted her in his office. I want to know more about you, he said. Tanya told him about her life, how she worked to support her younger brother, how she was going to school to help kids with special needs, how she believed that every child deserved love and understanding. Max listened carefully. Then he asked, Would you like to work here? Tanya was surprised. As a nanny? Tanya. No, Max said. As Lily's teacher? Tanya looked at him. But I'm not certified yet. You understand her, Max said, more than anyone else. I don't care about a piece of paper. I care about what you did last night. Tanya thought for a moment. Then she nodded. Okay, I'll do it. From that day on, Tanya became part of their lives. She spent time with Lily every day. They danced, painted, read books, and played music. Tanya learned how Lily thought and felt and helped her express herself. Lily started talking more. She laughed more. She even hugged Tanya sometimes. Max watched all of this with wonder. He started spending more time with Lily too. He stopped working late. He joined them on their walks, their painting sessions, and their dances. One evening he asked Tanya, Why do you think Lily responded to you so quickly? Tanya smiled. Because I didn't try to change her. I just met her where she was. Max thought about that. For years he had tried to fix Lily, to make her normal, but Tanya had accepted her as she was, and that made all the difference. A few months later, Lily performed a dance at a school event. She danced with Tanya on stage, and everyone clapped when they finished. Max stood in the crowd, eyes full of tears. He walked up to Tanya afterward and said, Thank you. Tanya smiled. You're welcome, but you did the hard part. You let her be herself. Max nodded. And now I see how beautiful that is. From that day on, Lily had a new teacher, a new friend, and a new father. And all of it started with a song, a dance, and a kind heart. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.